Hi, I'm Chris Haigh and this is the Fiddle channel, and today we're going to play Where the Green Grass Grows by Tim McGraw. This request, Where the Green Grass Grows, was from Ken, and I have to admit that I had not heard this song before, and I'm not very familiar with Tim McGraw, despite the fact that he has sold 80 million records and has a stack of awards as long as his mantelpiece. It's from his 1997 album and was a big hit and has a very upfront fiddle part, including the intro of 8 bars of solo fiddle unaccompanied at the beginning. It's a great fiddle part. I've been unable to find out who played it, so if you are that fiddle player or if you know that fiddle player, do let me know. So let me show you for a start the most important bit, which is this intro. I'm going to play it without drones to start with, and then we'll add the drones because they're really important. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the drums enter and we do something pretty similar. Okay, so the bowing is quite important to get this smooth, but it doesn't have to be exactly the bowing that I did there. What's really important is to get the drones in, and I couldn't resist doing a few there. But for almost all of this, you play both the A and the D strings. So when you're doing melody on the A string, you're droning on the D string and vice versa. And if you're not familiar with how to do droning, I do have a video all about this. So doing the same thing again, but bowing mostly on the D and A together. We've got this. 1, 2, 3, 4. When we get onto the melody on the D string, then you want to drone not on the A but on the G. Like that. Let's go through all of that with the backing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And most of the rest of the fiddle parts, or the parts on the recording, are based around that lick. There's just minor variations. But I'm going to show you also what you can play or not play in the verses and choruses, which is very important. So the first verse, where the vocals come in, what I immediately notice is the remarkable similarity between this chord sequence and Wagon Wheel. I'm not sure which came first, but you can play one to the other, but that's beside the point. I think when the first verse comes in, then that's the place to actually stop playing. You have to remember that in country music, the fiddler is there to massage the ego of the singer. The singer is the important thing, and you have to make the singer sound good. And if when the verse comes in, you stop playing, it emphasizes the singer. You may be chuckling to yourself about this, thinking I'm the important guy here, but he really is the important guy. So it's often a good idea to actually drop out on the first verse of almost any song. But if you do want to play, then you have various options, and you might bring these in on the chorus. One good idea is to try and find a moving line that goes through the chords, and there's a good one going from G to D to C. So that's moving through the chords. I'll just show you how that works. Here we go. And that's for the C, G, A minor. We're going. Now that by itself is not enough, but it does provide a skeleton on which you can add things. So using that descending line, you could add double stops to make chords. Something like that, which sounds good. You can do shuffles, either the Nashville shuffle or the Georgia shuffle. So the Nashville shuffle will be. To the Georgia shuffle, and if you're not sure about those two shuffles, then I do have videos explaining those. Another good approach is to play a double stop at the beginning of the chord and then just do a little fill, and I'll just give you some of that with the backing. So that's a good general thing to do. Introduce each chord with a double stop and then just find a few notes to make it sound interesting. Okay, so that's how you can deal with the verse and chorus. First fiddle break is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So that's just really a variation on the intro, and then we have the final, the next fiddle break goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the final outro is this. 2, 3, 4. And those stops, if you're playing in a band with a drummer, they're going to be important. If you're playing with a guitarist, the guitarist may well not bother with those stops. If you're playing with Tim McGraw, then your job is on the line if you don't do those stops, I would guess. So, I hope you found this useful. If you'd like a copy of the dots, then do subscribe and send me an email. If you're enjoying my videos and would like to help support what I'm doing, then do please consider joining me on Patreon. And there you will be able to get all of my PDFs, and if you join at one of the upper levels, some or all of my backing tracks, and if you want at the top level, you can get one-to-one online lessons. I will play you out with a bit of improvisation over the intro, verse and chorus. See you again soon.